Hello good yo-yo people. I'm Nate and this is Let's Talk Yo-Yo. Today I am going to review the Scissortail by Yanasi YoYos. This is my review of the Scissortail. So I did an unboxing of this yo-yo, so if you haven't seen some of the packaging that it comes with and that sort of thing, it's pretty cool. It comes in a little tin that the foam has been perfectly cut for this, so that it's just a nice solid tin, so you can even use that for another yo-yo. The Scissortail comes in 3 different colors, and this is the one I got. I really like this green, this two-tone green, sort of a mint green, and maybe like I don't know, just a standard green. I don't know what color you call it. It's not quite forest green, maybe. I don't know, forest green maybe. And then we have this clear speckle. And so it's an acid wash clear speckle, really nice. To talk about the shape of this yo-yo and the design of it, let's go ahead and start with the profile. We have a drastic sort of H shape, very open, flared out. A little bit of a wall there, rounded off, so it's not like just straight and there's an edge, but it is rounded off. So you're still gonna probably be able to do rejections and that sort of thing fairly easily. The shape of it vaguely reminds me of the Lasula. I believe that's how you pronounce it, by monkey finger. A very drastic shape on the Lasula, and this sort of models it a little bit, but this is way more organic of an approach to that. Much more comfortable in the hand. This is a very large yo-yo. You should have no problems hitting the gap on this yo-yo. Super wide open, very wide, and the diameter on it is also huge. And so just by looking at the design approach to this and how much weight and where it's distributed and all that, you're probably going to assume that it's a fairly floaty yo-yo. So we'll talk more about that on the string section, but you're going to assume that. It does have a very interesting hub design as well, which is going to be decent for finger spins if you hit it just right. But if you do actually hit it, it's going to hit that finger spin for a long time and do really well for that. So yeah, you do have a nice IRG in there as well. It's a really interesting yo-yo. It's very unique, and I like it. I think it's unique enough, but not super like gimmicky or just super aggressive, especially for a first yo-yo. You want to stand out, but you maybe don't want to do something that's just going to be like, that didn't make any sense, or that seemed to have no purpose. Everything in this yo-yo seems to have a particular purpose and design feature. All right, let's go ahead and throw it and let's talk about how it plays on the string. This yo-yo is very, very smooth. Very smooth. And the catch on this is very, very comfortable. It is large, so if you had maybe smaller hands, it might not be super comfortable, but I'm a big dude, and the catch is really nice. That wide approach to it is definitely comfortable, and it's really kind of that organic-y H-shape sort of feel to it, and so it's really gonna be really decent. That IRG is huge on that. Today's yo-yos, really, if you're going to use the term float, it's got to be accurate. And this yo-yo definitely has that float quality to it, and that's the category I would certainly put it in. So that high wall is certainly not a deterrent for rejections at all. Again, it's not really quite like a high wall. It's just a little bit, but he did make sure that it's kind of curved over so that it's not just a flat edge, and so it does reject really well. Let's go ahead and do a finger spin on this. That hub there, like I said, you have to hit it just right. So you want to make sure that the yo-yo is completely horizontal whenever you pop it up. But like I hit it there perfectly. If you hit it, it's really not that difficult. It's not a tiny space there. So if you hit it, it spins really nice. So it's good. It's there to provide for a finger spin, but it's also going to give you a decent amount of center weight as well. And the other thing I forgot to mention is that Yanasi, and I think I mentioned this in the unboxing, is that it's a Cherokee word for buffalo. What's kind of cool about this company actually is for somebody like me who knows really virtually nothing about Cherokee culture, is that he is trying to basically, through his company, through the yo-yos he's creating, help educate people a little bit about Cherokee culture. So I think that's pretty cool. That's what I like about boutique companies a lot, is you really see the personality of the owner come through, and it's very transparent that way. And I like that a lot. I think that's a cool little touch. And I think a lot of the guys, in particularly in the yo-yo community that are around my age, probably really dig that too, where it just feels like it's a personal touch connection to this toy. All right, let's go ahead and throw a trick, and then we'll have some last remarks. All right? What do I want to do? Quick trick. So there you have it, folks. That's my review of the Scissortail by Yanasi YoYos. I really like this yo-yo. It's really unique. It's different. It's got that float quality. I love good floaty yo-yo. It's huge, which I love large yo-yos. That's really in right now. And I think it stands out, though, uniquely enough. Love that colorway on that. And it's a really neat yo-yo. I think he did a great job. I'm excited to see there's a bimetal yo-yo that he's working on. I like the approach to this yo-yo, and the company with that personal touch. Very creative and a great contribution to the yo-yo scene and community that excited to see. It's not just an ordinary company, but something unique with a lot of personality behind it. So that's going to do it for my review of the Scissortail. And as usual, good day and good yo-yo.